may have heard of the growing popularity of Korean dramas, or as the kids call them, K-dramas, thanks to shows like Squid Game. Well, a local playwright is hoping to grow the drama right here in the Twin Cities. Please welcome Mei Yang, everybody. Hi.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Okay. Let me just ask a foundational question,
yes.
Because I watch Squid Game. I am a fan of a lot of the K-dramas. What do you think it is, if you can just bring it down to the mortar and why is it popping now, and what is it about the K-dramas that has really hit the zeitgeist?
Well, you know, I think K-dramas are popular because they allow us to feel, right? When people talk about having the feels, K-dramas are all about making sure people get angry, they fall in love, they laugh, and I feel like a lot of the other stuff that we in the world is very, you know, wants to look serious, and so they don't embrace that, and K-dramas help us to feel. What
do you think is, and I have a piggyback question on that. Do you think, and don't mean to have you speak for the entire Korean drama fandom, but what do you think as a fan is the biggest difference between American dramas and K-dramas? Is there a big difference?
I think there is. I mean,
tonally?
Yes, you mentioned Squid Games, right?
Yeah.
But I actually think that is an outlier. K-dramas at its core, I think, are really about their love stories. And I think that's a huge thing, because in American television, we don't like that stuff. We might have love stories, but they're couched under something much more serious. And K-dramas don't care.
They don't.
No, they promote love. And I'm cool with that. And I think, you know, thinking about shows like Bridgerton, which are, you know, is now airing on Netflix, right? And some people don't realize they're actually based on romance novels.
Well, and I'm sure now. See, I love that. I learned something. So the fandom, the true fans, probably when Squid Game exploded was like, okay, guys, this isn't. There's much more. Am I right on that?
Yeah. So I mean, Squid Games. For me, I think of it as more of it's like a Korean movie that has been translated into, you know, an episodic show.
Yeah.
Right.
And tell the folks you're doing a class at the U.
Yes.
I love this.
I know. So I teach creative writing at the University of Minnesota, and I was given an opportunity to teach a special topics class. So I thought, can we do a writing K-drama class? And it got approved. And I'm super excited about when I was an undergrad, I took a class in science fiction writing, right? Which I was like, ooh, can we talk about this in academia? But I think these special topics allow us to delve a little bit more deeply into creative writing and also have fun.
And you did, okay, and also, not that you're not busy enough, you'll underachiever, but you did a TED Talk as well.
Yes.
Okay, here it is right here. Walk me out. I love a TED Talk.
Yeah.
I just have another foundational question. How long did you work on your TED Talk?
I don't know,
it probably came easy to you because you're a teacher. So
yeah. So I think maybe I would say a month, but I mean that's not me. I'm not like rehearsing it all the time.
And what was the topic? Tell the folks on this.
Yeah. So I think the title was "It's Okay Not to Be the Center of the Universe," right? Because I feel like as you know, people of color or whatever marginalized identities you might hold, Minnesotans, I think that's a marginalized identity, right? I feel like we don't get our stories centered. So my piece was really about, how do you tell more authentic stories by centering whoever the speaker is? Do
you see that we're at a turning point with more diverse storytelling?
Of course.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah, of course.
What do you think foundationally? Is it the rise in the fact that artists and filmmakers and television producers, they don't need to go to a network or a film studio to get released.
Exactly.
They can release their own material. Is that part of the recipe?
I think that's a part of it,
go right to the consumer.
Exactly, right. So I think that, first of all, technology is much more accessible. There are more people of color who are in positions of power.
Yeah.
And then,
absolutely, yeah.
And I think the world just wants to hear different stories. And I think, again, K-dramas, even though I'm a Midwesterner from the United States, K-dramas have really challenged the way I think. They have challenged me to think more imaginatively about my writing.
And you want to actually, I'm reading here, you want to establish an Asian American Center for Media and the Arts.
Yes.
Oh, you're going to do it. You're not. It's not going to want. You're going to do it.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes. Yeah.
Of course you.
Yeah.
What do you hope to? I mean, other than the obvious, what do you really hope to accomplish with that?
I mean, so that is in collaboration with another group I'm a part of, Funny Asian Women Collective, FOC.
Yeah.
You have to say the ah.
Yeah. Believe me, FCC, we said it correctly. Yeah.
So, I mean, we really want a space, a performing arts space and a soundstage so that we can tell more Asian American stories. The crazy thing is that nationally, we don't even have this. Minnesota doesn't even have the largest Asian American population, right? In Hollywood, you know, on the East Coast, this doesn't exist. And it tells you how invisible we are. Like the United States loves stories from like Korea, Japan, China. They don't care about us so much.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't care about Asian Americans.
There's no center. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
There's not a center for media.
Yeah.
So you're going to do it. I mean, it's
we are.
I got rid of the if. You're going to do it.
Yes.
Well, please come back when you do it. Would you come back? And
I totally will do that.
Give it up for me, everybody. For more information, head to her website, which I love. I love the name of this. LazyMungWoman.com. Yes. She said it, not me. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh, that was great. I got up a little too soon.